Good morning and welcome back to my channel. So I'm Daisha. I show the behind the scenes of my small bookish business, talk about Etsy, and then creator content. So if this interests you, then you're in the right place. Stick around. So the thing that I thought would happen has happened. So I am a teacher. I went back to school, and now that I'm back at my 9 to 5, I can already tell that my YouTube and my business is about to suffer. So I'm gonna take you kind of behind the scenes with me as I navigate working my 9 to 5 and trying to keep my Etsy shop alive and keep making products with a lot less time. So this morning I'm trying to be as productive as possible before I have to go head to school. And I'm gonna take you along with me. I have an order to pack. It is ready. I just need to actually pack it, and I'm gonna plan to go by the post office on the way to school. And I'm currently in the middle of making some like spooky bookmarks, and I've already drawn like all the elements, but I actually need to put them into Canva and like layer the bookmarks like I like them and put quotes on it. So that is the plan. And I have roughly an hour. So let's see what I can get done in that time. I'm mostly going to put you down and get busy. Okay, so I'm just looking at what I've made so far. So I drew each of these individual elements in Procreate, turned it into a PNG, sent it to Canva, and now I'm just putting it together and adding like cute text. So I'm trying to decide. I think I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this. No, I'm gonna go back to the top one first. Duplicate this one because I want to keep, I think I'm gonna keep all the color schemes together. So I'm trying to, I have one called In My Villain Era. So I think I'm gonna switch out some of these elements maybe and make a different one. I just gotta figure out what I have and what I want to take out. Okay, I have a quote that said, I'll go into the villain era one first. I honestly might keep it close to the same, to be honest. I might take away some of the like sparkles and make it more of that like spider web. Let's make that over here. Okay. I'll probably do a time lapse and let you just watch this because it's going to be a lot of me talking to myself, but I hope you enjoy watching me work. So it's been very productive. I think I have made 5 bookmarks, 5 designs now, and then the 4 different colors. So I need to switch gears really quick. I've been very productive. Also, this is probably not the best angle. However, we're going for done versus perfection. So I didn't actually check. We're just going to hope you can see me. So I have, I'm going to write a thank you note to go in this package. And I don't know if I told you, this is for an annotated book. This is for an annotated book, and luckily the book was already done. I don't know if I told you that or not. So it's a book that I I completed during that challenge where I was seeing how many books I could annotate in a day. So that's the book. I'm gonna like stop talking because I'm gonna mess up writing. Okay, one thing I mentioned in my last video, I think it was the last one, maybe one before that, is especially if you can tell the customer did not find you on social media, I've been adding in a QR code that leads to my social, which the one I mostly use is Instagram. I should have put the sticker in before I wrote that part. I thought I had room. But I've just been putting follow me on Instagram for more bookish fun. And I have had several people that found my shop organically and follow me after the fact, and they tagged me in product. Okay, editing Daisha here. I was showing off this book cover and I was talking, but I think my microphone cut off, so all the audio was gone. So here I am just flipping through the customer copy, and I love how this one turned out. I think it's so cute. And then this is the bookmark that I made that goes with first time caller, and it has all the tabs and tells the customer what each color means. And the book is about a radio show, so that's why it has like microphone elements and things. So I added that washi tape. And then this is one of my favorite front designs ever. I think it's so cute and girly and just gorgeous. Like, I love the elements on this one, the little balloons. So like I said, this is one that I annotated during that day when I annotated all those books, and I'm happy that it sold and I didn't have to do any additional work. So I'm going to get this one bagged up and ready to go to the post office. So once again, apparently the audio messed up and I didn't know. So I was coming in and just talking about that it was a long day from work, and this is actually where the audio cut out. So I don't know exactly what I was talking about. So I will just kind of ad lib. So I'm drinking. This is a water with lime and a little bit of salt. It has been like my favorite thing. It's very hydrating, kind of brings me back to life. So I've got my iPad set up here and my pencil, and I think I'm about to draw on Procreate because I'm still working on those spooky bookmarks that I showed you this morning. I had another idea that I wanted to add. I just read my lips and said I'm so tired. But, and it is Friday afternoon, so I will be able to relax after this. So I'm just opening Procreate up, and I found like a free PNG, but really I'm just need the shape of the tombstone for this. So if you've never worked in Procreate, it's very cool. It is a learning curve, but I do recommend using the program. So I'm just trying to see like what lines would look best, trying to find the thickness that I want, and then just drawing from here. So I'm going to stop talking because it's not that serious, and I don't know what else I would have said, but right, good morning and happy Saturday. So last night when I left, I was definitely so sleepy. I hit print on the bookmarks and went, took a bubble bath and read, ate dinner, and fell out. So I'm back this morning and I do have some tasks. So first we have the bookmarks. So I'm about to look through these, make sure they look okay, because I've already done a cozy set and I think I'm worked most of the tweak, like the kinks out on those, and I think these are good. I'm just gonna double check those. And then if they're good, I'm gonna turn on the laminator to get these ready to be cut. The cozy ones, I'll get them. The cozy set that I made are already laminated. They just need to be cut. So I'm gonna get these laminated and then I'll just cut all of them at the same time, I suppose. The goal with this today is I need to take photos. One, listing photos for products for Etsy, and then two, do some content with them to kind of start getting ready to promote them. I think I might make another ghost design and record me doing it, just to kind of show that I did, draw these and that, they're mine. I think that would be cute, like a behind the scenes. And then I think I'm going to resize the original PNG to make these into a sticker too. I have a lot of goals. So my goal is to work on this stuff this morning while I don't have that natural light to film and create the content. And then when the sun comes up, to be able to move in more to that content piece. Those are the plans. And with this coffee, those plans can be executed. So I'm excited. Anything else I need to say before I start doing other things? So yeah, I'm gonna take you behind the scenes. Like I said, this is me mostly trying to figure out a routine with a 9 to 5. So I think my weekends are gonna get a little bit busier. But it's gonna be okay. All right. Oh, pause for the calls. I know what I forgot to say. I got 3 or 4 orders yesterday, so I need to pack those. Probably do that later too, because I'll probably film that and then drop them off. Okay, that's really for it. I was trying to say that's really it, and then I tried to say that's for real it. Anyways, it feels like Mean Girls. Okay, Karen's trying to say cool and great, and she says gruel. Let's go. Okay, I just finished filming short form content of me packing these orders, and then I realized I should have set up the iPad to record me recording that. So hopefully Editing Daisha is now showing you what is in these packages. So they're in here, but I still have to print the labels. This one I have to put address and stamp. I'm gonna do that now. So they're ready to go to the post office today before mail pickup. So here I am trying to multitask. So I had set up the silhouette to cut the stickers, and you can tell that my phone is over there recording the stickers being cut, and I decided to tidy up my space. I hate having a cluttered space, but I'm really bad about just setting stuff down and being like, okay, I'll come back to it in a second, and then I don't come back to it, and then the room ends up being a mess. Like right now, knowing the closet is open is driving me insane, but I cannot go back and fix it. So anyway, I'm stacking up books of these are ones I want to add to my shop, but they're not actually added yet. And then just kind of organizing things, putting up new materials that I've gotten in, things like that. So just tidying my space up while filming some short form content. So anybody that's new to this, I say just set up the camera and let it record. If you don't end up using it, it's fine. But if you do want it, it's there. So I have more than what I need. So come along with me as I get my space back tidy again. But I will warn you, it ends up right back a disaster. But that is part of the process. Okay, I'm back. It's been a long day. So I think I mentioned earlier, today we had my husband's grandfather's birthday party. So I'm just getting back home. But I had literally 2 sheets of bookmarks left. So I was like, let me just go ahead and finish this. And then I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go. I've started an ebook. I am a reader. And Tate James, I love romance. Tate James is one of my favorite authors, and I've just started a book. I'm also reading, I don't know if I mentioned this, Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I'm also reading that physically, but I was kind of reading this book in the car, so I'm interested. So we'll just see where the night takes us. But I'm not going to be working too much longer. I just wanted to, since I got most of these done this morning, I just wanted to be able to finish them off. So I'm going to finish this and then relax for the night. And I'll catch you in the morning. All right, good morning and happy Sunday. So I checked in last night and I was so sleepy. So it's like 6 a.m. I'm very much a morning person. So I've been Adam. I got a message from an author last night, and I forgot what I was going to say. I got a message from an author last night, and I think she's doing like PR boxes, and she's interested in annotation kits. So I'm trying to see like what her like specifications are and see if we can like work out what we can do. I'm excited. So I'm gonna message her back. I know she sent me a picture of like what the book cover looks like, because I don't have like a wholesaler. So like if somebody wants, like I do, so like this is one of the summer annotation kits, and I just have these colors on there just to ship out of some ages once, a random set. I don't have
16 of these, 16 of these, 16 of these. Like I have different shades of different colors. So if she wants them to be the exact same, I cannot do that unless she gets the colors I showed in my last video, which is like the pink, blue. Well, there's one thing I can do, but everything else. So it just depends on what she says. And then we'll go from there. And then I need to, yesterday, I got cut off from what I was doing. I was like finishing up those bookmarks, and then we had to leave for the birthday party. So I'm gonna finish. I need to round the corners on those. Oh yeah, I told you that last night. But I still need to round the corners and then take photos. So those are my two big things today. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I think I also want to do a giveaway on Instagram, but I don't know if I might post the picture, like take the pictures today and like post it midweek and then have the giveaway in next weekend. Busy, but I'm up for the task. And as you can see, you already know I have my coffee. You already know. All right. I think I'm going to take you with me as I work today. And then I think I've got quite a bit of footage, so I might cut this video off. And then anything I do throughout the week, I might just start another vlog. Who knows? We'll just see where it takes us. All right. Okay, I'm already back. So as I was messaging her, like asking additional questions, to see like what we needed to work out, I went to go grab, why is this in here? I don't know why that's in there because that's an oopsie. I went to go grab a fantasy annotation bookmark to tell her like what the categories were, to say if that's what she wanted, if they were any changed, gotten rid of. And I don't actually have any printed. So I'm gonna do like a quantity check really quick of everything I have and do some printing. So I'm good on most of these. I could, romance goes pretty quick, so I could print some more of those if I wanted to, but I only have one dark romance left, 3 general. So I'm gonna make a note. I'm gonna do fantasy, dark romance, in general, already forgot it. And then I have a bunch of horror in my hand and thriller. Yeah, actually most of these are thriller. Okay, so that way I just hate to run out, especially randomly, because right now if I had an order, I didn't even realize I went through the last. I sold it yesterday. I remember now. That was one of the things I sold because I was like, I didn't even realize that. Okay, perfect. So I will print those and get it together. I might actually wait till my husband gets up so I can show him where to find those on Canva, because he's been like kind of like my assistant in training, figuring out how to do things. So I might wait till he gets up so I can show him where to find those and how to download those correctly. All right, back to work. Oh, well, if you're curious, the things I'm asking her is, like, pretend like this is fantasy. Are these okay? I'm asking her if she wants the tassel, because if she doesn't even want a tassel, then I won't hole punch it. And then she's already told me like what colors would work. Like it doesn't have to be the same. So that's right through the gate on that. But I think she's wanting pen and highlighter to go with it. So I need to see if there's a specific color, because it's going to dictate some things. So I'm just happy. It's going to be a good day. I feel it. So like I mentioned earlier, I was waiting for my husband to wake up, and then I was going to show him on Canva where to find the bookmark files that he would be printing if he ever wanted to help me, because he does get off from work earlier than me, so he normally just lets me know if I send him a task that he will complete it. So even though it looks like he's doing nothing on his phone, he does have the bookmarks pulled up, and they're currently printing out of the printer. So he's just waiting on those. And I just want to say that if you have somebody who is willing to help you, utilize them. So like he can't do certain things, right? Like he can't annotate books, but he was willing to figure out how to do the bookmarks, and that was great. Also, he has no camera awareness, which is why I was like, hey, the camera is literally sitting there recording. And he's like, I don't care.
So he is grabbing lamination pouches so that way when the bookmarks come out, he can put them in the pouches and the laminator is already on, which is why I turned the sound off on the video because the laminator is super loud. So I'm over there working on listing photos and he's about to start putting the bookmarks in the lamination pouches. We do use, he was having to ask me, we use the 5 it's not milliliter, millimeter lamination pouches for the bookmarks to make sure they're thick enough, even with the 100-pound cardstock. So he's about to get those in and then put them through the laminator, and then they will be ready to go. So he's making he's making annotation kits. So now that I've showed him that, he's able to print those without my help, which will help me out in turn. So very thankful for that.
All right, I now have my lovely assistant in here. Edward is printing some bookmarks. I am about to start editing the listing photos that I just took, and then I'm going to upload those to Etsy. I already started the listing, so all I have to do is add the photos for that, and hopefully that'll get put up today. But I hope you enjoyed this like busy weekend vlog. Like I said, I'm going to plan to show more behind the scenes of me working my normal 9 to 5 and trying to still be active on Etsy. So I hope you continue to come along on that journey with me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all of the things. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.